Alright, going from Parma to the next city over called Notus. It's a very short drive and hopefully it will be uneventful. Hopefully nothing interesting happens along the way. I got the sun in my eyes, sort of, the whole way through because it's straight, kind of at an angle east. Should be a nice boring drive with nothing that happens that's interesting. Just like the past 2 days I've spent here. Nothing of any great interest. It's just a quiet, small town that maintains a low profile and nothing happens. I did get a little scared last night about a cop that started turning his lights on right behind me while I was parked, of course. Could never happen while I'm driving because I'm too good of a driver. Just been too lucky and have no problems with driving. Although even though I'm really really risking it going into new territories and not knowing what the traffic is really like, that's just the luck you enjoy when you drive slower than the posted limit speed. But yeah, this cop, he turned on his siren just to make a nice loud blare and then turned it off. Had his lights on, stopped right behind me. I was grabbing for my camera, sweating, and it turns out he pulled somebody over. And I think I heard him say that it was because there's some lady, she didn't have her lights on. So I didn't hear her car, but I definitely saw the cop's lights and heard his lyran. And yeah, that scared me. I was wondering why on earth this cop was coming after me, just sitting in my car parked. How would he even know I was in my car? I kind of blocked the windows. But some lady had to drive without her lights on, so I was kind of sitting there motionless. So I didn't really want to be seen hanging out in my car. And this is downtown where nobody goes. I never seen a single, in the 2 days I was there, I never seen a single person walk in front of my car when I was hanging out in it. Never suspected anybody to walk by my car. And there's a couple buildings closed down, so it's a pretty silent downtown area. Major business is a furniture shop. But this Parma seems to be a central area for something. They got they got departments for onions and cherries, other stuff, the fruit department or something. Some kind of strange setup in Parma. Looks like pasture land around here, like they're actually raising animals around here. Yeah, that truck's probably going to want to pass me. I don't even know the speed limit. Lots of pasture. Yeah, I see a lot of cows. I don't see any barn. I don't see any udders. More beef cattle around here on the right. And I'm following the railroad tracks here. And wow, are they busy. The trains all day and all night. The trucks all day and all night, rutabagas mostly now. I think onions previously, maybe they stopped a week ago or so with transporting onions, and now they're on to rutabagas. It's pretty busy. It's a pretty busy thoroughfare around here with the mass farming produce of onions and rutabagas. I don't know when they harvest the potatoes. That might be a fall thing. When they harvest the sugar beets, if they still bother. I think they load them up on this train. The train is running day and night. I don't know why the train would be so busy. Why else would it be going up and down those tracks every hour at least? Once every half hour to an hour, I think. The train's whipping by at like 55, about the same speed as me right now. Just whipping by, making all kinds of noise. A little tough on the ears. Tough to listen to that. I parked like in between the main road where the trucks are and the train. I wouldn't want to park closer to the train, and I wouldn't want to park closer to the main road, Grove Avenue, just because of all the noise. You either got a consistent, relatively loud noise all day and night from the trucks on the road, or a really loud noise that happens every half hour to an hour with the trains. Some people actually live in between that. Some people live right next to it. I don't know how they do it. And then some people live next to the loud factories where you can't hear anything going on except for a whistle, like a drone that just, I guess, occurs all day. Okay, so there's cows out here. And the field looks weird. It looks like they spread grass all over evenly. I don't understand. Some kind of brown grass, really evenly spread. And I don't see any hay dumped on that ground. That may not be the best interest for the farmer. They may be growing things. Growing wheatgrass or something. Black cows off in the distance. So on the east side of Parma is a lot more moo cows. Or not moo cows, but yeah, well, they moo, just not milk. It's all beef. No barns. Just grazing pasture with fence. Intermix. I wonder if they intermix the onion growing with the beef cows or whatever. Not sure how the practices go. There's some old buildings. Old abandoned. House is torn down. Just a garage and a little mini shed left. And that's it. It's a lot of wide expanse, but there are a few more trees around here. They get some pretty good moisture, I'm guessing. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of slippery elm, which is nice. I like to chew on that bark. It's really gelatinous. I should really soak that bark more, so if I can find a nice big branch, I'd like to just grab some inner bark and soak it in water, because it sucks all the moisture out of my mouth. If I try to chew it straight off the bark, if I just try to chew it straight up. The library's, oh, there's another train coming up, it looks like. They got the extra bright lights on there. I don't know what else would have those bright lights up there. There's the water tower, so that's an indicator I'm entering the other city, whatever it's called. City, I mean village. It looks smaller than Parma. But they have a library open 1 to 5. I'm willing to wait until 1. 45, slowing down. The library's on 1st Street. some kind of weird apparatus up ahead, right next to the train tracks. Not sure. It must work with the train in some way. Must, weird. 35. Quite the speed trap. Some truck must be setting up for a big haul. Notice, 531 people. It's surprising they even have a library. But they do, and there's a cop. And, yeah, I'm a little nervous. It doesn't even look like he's in there. It's a sheriff. Historical site. Yep, he is. Historical site. But I want to get on first. Where's first? Where's the first library? Maybe. Yep. It's maybe here. I'm going to guess that this is here. Because, I can always... It says 1 right there, too. First Street. Alright. So yeah, a sheriff takes it upon himself to patrol this area. I mean, it's too small for cops. So this city's given up his government and allowed the county, given up his local government and just taken on the county. Okay, there's a post office, community center, and library. Wow. Neat. Oh, it's scraping. Alright, this drive is from Notice to Caldwell. Short drive. I'm going to take some back road that make an extra 4-minute trip. Make it a little bit longer. Just want to avoid the highway. Did that guy just beep at me? He's not waving me down or anything. Oh, wow. Wow, one busy road. 1, 2, 3. That looks like a cop car right there. No, maybe not. Alright, they have a museum here, but it may never open. Who knows? Alright, I think this is my turn. Should be called like Notice Boulevard or Notice Road or something like that. Yep, alright. And I go down this road for a considerable distance. And this is a back road now, so I'll be taking the back road. Taking part of the back road, crossing over Boise River. I walked over here. I walked close to like this private property on the left, and some guy was really angry about me doing that. Bunch of horses. You look on the map, it's all squared off, flat farmland. So that's all I see. Oh, what is going on? I felt a little shove to the right. I don't know if my car's acting funny. It sounds like it's oddly windy. I got enough gas. I don't know if the road is messed up or my car. Seems like 8 times out of 10 it's the road. Okay. So I'll be taking, I believe I'll be taking a right here. I recall seeing some kind of a curve. Whoa, hitting it at 35 when it should be 25. So now that's it. Okay, yeah, and then it straightens out again. Take this at 25. Nice and safe. The bull business. Alright. What's that say? Wine region? Alright. Alright, so now after that curve, I'm just going on a straightaway. I need to take a right on 19. Okay, right on 19. Just gotta remember that. I couldn't stay any longer at the notice library because the internet is severely slowed down. It's throttled to the most I've ever seen. It's like even when you uploading will slow it down. That's pretty throttled. Even there's been some libraries where the uploading doesn't seem to slow down regular navigation, but in this case the uploading slows down navigation even. A lot of lambs, a lot of sheep around, a lot of old buildings and stuff, trailers. Wide open, no trespassing. Yeah, that's a theme for this area. It's a big theme for this area is no trespassing. Person's got like 6 broken down cars in their yard. No trespassing though. Land office. Fences everywhere. Superior construction. Wow, that's a lot of vehicles and junk. Hoarder. Yeah, that guy hoards. You can get away with it. This is Idaho. Corn. There's actually corn growing out here. Green Line something ranch. So there's looking to be quite a variety of stuff. Oh man, I gotta take a right on 19. This looks like a major road. Is this 19 already? And then what? I was just only memorizing 19. Okay. This is probably, yeah. This is probably 19. And you know, it's not really saying. I'm gonna assume it is. Okay, there. Oh man, I got a big truck behind me. 45 though is helpful. So I seem to be getting along pretty quickly here. $35. Greenleaf. Oh my God, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Holy crap. I was supposed to take a left and I took a right. Wow. Even looking at Google Maps, I was just like, is clear. I just I told myself to go the wrong way. Well, that's a reminder to wake up. I'm a little tired, but still not that tired. 60, wow. All right. Okay, it looks like a double lane, so slower drivers can stay on the right. Alright, so now I'm approaching Caldwell, and I want to go to the library. As much as I'd like to get more familiar with the Walmart parking, so I read some of those reviews and they said that there's like a security that drives up and down the parking. So I'm like, I might not be able to use Walmart if they gotta drive security around. Although they did have security back in Yakima too, that drove up and down with their lights flashing. But I was still able to sleep overnight in the parking lot. So it's kind of hard to tell. Following along the train tracks. Yeah, there's still a bit of agriculture. A lot of beef cows still around. Construction, got piled up soil. It's like they're gonna build some kind of buildings. Some horses. Yeah, miles and miles of flat land around here. Yeah, they got a few trucks parked out here. It looks like they're just gonna put up some buildings. Steel fabrication plant. Huh. So yeah, there's a bunch of farmland on the left and right. It's not, I don't think it's desirable to have farmland next to major highways like this. So I saw in Fruitland all the garbage that was thrown into a farmer's property. A lot of garbage on the very end, right where the road meets it. It looked pretty bad. Didn't look like he should be planting anything there. And he was growing stuff. Hopefully it wasn't stuff for people to eat. There was quite a bit of garbage. Alright, so speed limit slowing down. They really rely on the train around here, but they do in Washington too, in the central portion. Wherever there's farmlands. Grower's Solution? What? Wherever there's major farmlands. It almost looks like that train is moving, but it's, yeah, I'm certain it's not. Low visibility area? Alright, so I'm slowed down to 45, but I think it's 55. Just have no idea what to make of all this. Just a lot of factory work. Simplot. Not sure what that would be for. It's got to be farming in some way. They got a heavy fence around it. So they got some things to protect. Simplot Employees Credit Union. Alright, wow. They got to have their own bank or credit union. for Simplot. Yeah, that is pretty big. They don't have any housing around, yeah, so people have to really drive far to get here. Major smokestacks around that building with Simplot. That might be the major hirer, major employer. This is even called Simplot Boulevard, named after the company. The company built this road. Marsings. Okay, yeah, the hospital is a potential place to park and sleep overnight. I'd definitely consider it. Train just sitting on the tracks. Propane, alright. It's kind of warm out too. I gotta get a new shirt. This one's all ripped up. I'm afraid to show off my shirt. It's ripped in the back. In fact, it's really unwearable. I shouldn't even be wearing it anyway. Boise Valley. Okay, so 35 now. Okay, I got a turn here on the Cleveland Boulevard. It looks kind of complicated. Cleveland Boulevard. And Google Maps is following me still. Connecting to those cell phone towers. 203 for gas. Cleveland, oh my God, that's the turn. The turn's right there. Okay. Oh, I can't enter there. And I gotta stop. Oh no. What is going on here? So is that a stop for those guys? Okay, I gotta turn here then. Oh, it doesn't look very good, but I can at least turn around. It doesn't look very good. Alright. Okay, all this turning around is a little confusing. Alright, but it should be Cleveland. It's a one-way. And okay, it's a one-way, so no, the library's on the right side. I have to go 25, which is great. Okay, it's on 10th, that's 3rd, so I want to take like a right on 10th. A lot of businesses, Albertsons, shop at. This is a pretty big city. Bigger than I even care for dealing with. Alright, 6, alright. This is coming up on a lot of stoplights up ahead. But I got Google Maps up, but I want to take a right on 10th. That's pretty much it. Just look for 10th. Kimball? Oh no. I don't know what number that is. Well, it's a good thing that Google Maps is following me here. Okay, I don't see how, if it's a one-way. Oh, 2-hour parking. All right, so this is going to be very difficult. All right, this is 10th, and then I want to take a right. Yeah, there's a chapel. Alright, I'm not sure if I can... Oh, there's the library. And I'm taking a right away from it. What did I just hit? Alright, so I want to park next to the library. I don't know if my wheels are acting weird, if it's the road. It looks like I could park anywhere. Okay, yeah, there's the real estate. They're still in business. I'd at least like to get in the same block as... I think the roads are just really bumpy. And busy too. Oh, there's a senior center. Alright. Go, go, go. Alright, so now that's an empty, big empty parking lot. Oh man, okay, this should be parking for the library. There's no signs that specify where I have to park or anything. So I guess I'll just park here, see what happens. Yeah, it's just kind of open range.